Another question, light from Balmer series in hydrogen atom is able to eject photoelectrons from a metal. What can be the maximum work function of the metal? So how to solve here Balmer series, so and the maximum energy. Maximum energy means the lowest wavelength. So n1 should be 2 and 2 is equal is the infinity. Means infinity से 2 पर. So that's the initial and this is the final. This is your and this n I is infinity. Infinity से 2 में आ रहा है बाल्मर सीरीज के लिए. So here energy will be, we can write it 13.6 within bracket 1 by infinity means 1 by ni minus 1 by nf ni square. That comes out to be 13.6 within bracket, this is 1 by 4 minus 1 by infinity, 1 by infinity is 0, so 13.6 by 4, that comes out to be 3.4 electron volt. That should be the work function of the metal also. उस metal का work function भी इतना ही होगा. Another interesting question, the earth revolves around the sun due to gravitational attraction. Suppose sun and earth are point particles with their existing masses and that Bohr's quantization rule for the angular momentum is valid in case of the gravitation. Calculate the minimum radius of the earth can have for its orbit. And number B, what is the value of the principal quantum number n for the present radius? Given mass of the earth 6 into 10 to the power 24 kg, mass of the sun 2 into 10 to the power 30 kg, distance between earth and sun is 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 meter. So how to solve? We know Bohr's quantization, mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi, angular momentum is equal to nh by 2 pi, square it, m square v square r square is equal to n square h square, here it becomes 4 pi square, right? Both sides we are going to make it square. ठीक, यहाँ तक आया एक इक्वेशन. अब ग्रेविटेशन फोर्स g, mass of earth, mass of sun by radius distance between these two square, that should be equal to, अब सर्कुलर घूम रहा है, this gravitation force is providing the necessary centripetal force. So m mass of the earth v square by r, or v square is equal to g m e by r. That is the equation number 2. Here it is, it should be v square is equal to, it should be ms, mass of the sun. That should be the another equation. Now equating these two equations 1 and 2, ये दोनों को इक्वेट करते हैं, और इक्वेट करने से नहीं होगा, हम क्या करते हैं, डिवाइड करते हैं, इक्वेशन 1 by 2 करते हैं. तो क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ पर, दिस बाई दिस, तो वी स्क्वायर कैंसिल हो जाएगा, क्या बचेगा, एम स्क्वायर आर स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू, यहाँ आ जाएगा एन स्क्वायर एच स्क्वायर, यहाँ डिवाइड किए, ठीक, एन स्क्वायर एच स्क्वायर बाई 4 पाई स्क्वायर जी एम एस, ये ई हो जाएगा, मास ऑफ द अर्थ. ये मास ऑफ द अर्थ कितना आया, n²h² बाई दिस 4π² g/ms। अब सबका वैल्यू हम पुट कर देंगे फॉर n = 1, पुट द वैल्यू। r कितना हो गया यहाँ पर, r हो गया यहाँ पर r का वैल्यू √h² बाई 4π² g/ms इंटू me। स्क्वायर इतना आया। अब इसका वैल्यू हम पुट करेंगे। बाय पुटिंग द वैल्यू एंड कैलकुलेटिंग we will get the value around 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 138 meter, right? Just a calculation, a little bit long calculation is there. Now n² अगर निकालना होगा तो हम यहाँ पर क्या करेंगे, उसी फॉर्मूला से, ये जो फॉर्मूला आया था इसी फॉर्मूला से n² का वैल्यू निकालेंगे। तो ये हो जाएगा ms² इंटू r इंटू 4π² इंटू कैपिटल G इंटू मास ऑफ द सन बाई h²। By putting the value, then n is equal to 2.5 into 10 to the power 74, इतना n का वैल्यू आएगा, right? Little bit longer calculation is there, but otherwise there's a Bohr's postulate, and this particular force of gravitation is providing the necessary centripetal force. Just to divide it and get the result. What is the energy of a hydrogen atom in the first excited state if potential energy is taken to be 0 at in the ground state? So potential energy of hydrogen atom at the ground state is 0, and you know an electron is bored onto the nucleus, and having the energy 13.6 electron volt in the ground state. That means we have to provide this 13.6 electron volt energy to cancel or counteract that energy. इतना एनर्जी से तो बना हुआ रहता है. नाउ वी हैव टू ओवरकम दिस दैट पर्टिकुलर एनर्जी in case of any kind of taken into the for first excited state, हम excite करा रहे हैं, इतना एनर्जी तो लगेगा ही, प्लस the additional energy is also required. Additional energy, how much? That is 10.2 electron volt also required. So therefore we can write the total energy of an atom in the first excited state कितना हो जाएगा? 13.6 इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट प्लस 10.2 इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट. सो अल्टीमेटली इट इज़ 23.8 इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट. इतना एनर्जी ज़रूरत होगा, राइट. Another question, find maximum angular speed of an electron of hydrogen atom in a stationary orbit. So definitely we have to use the Bohr's postulate, that is angular momentum mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. this we can write m in place of v, I am writing omega r into r. We know v is equal to omega r is equal to nh by 2 pi. So ultimately m omega r square is equal to nh by 2 pi, right? So our purpose is to find the omega, so omega is equal to nh by m r square into 2 pi. m r square इधर आ गया. Now put the value and get the result. I am using calculator to find its value. And that value will be around 4.13 into 10 to the power 17 radian per second. That should be your answer. Another question, as per the Maxwell's theory of electrodynamics, an electron going in a circle should emit radiation of frequency equal to its frequency of the revolution. जब इलेक्ट्रॉन घूम रहा है सर्कुलर तो वो एमिट करेगा रेडिएशन, एंड दैट एमिट रेडिएशन ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी इक्वल टू इट्स फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ रिवॉल्यूशन. What should be the wavelength of the radiation emitted by the hydrogen atom in the ground state if this rule is followed? So इस क्वेश्चन को कैसे करेंगे? The frequency of revolution in the ground state कितना हो जाएगा फ्रीक्वेंसी? V naught by 2 pi R naught. फ्रीक्वेंसी ये कहाँ से आया? स्पीड is equal to distance by time. For one complete revolution we can write the t is equal to time period. So that t is equal to d by speed, say it is V naught, and d means total circumference 2 pi R naught by V naught, and frequency is the 1 by time period. So that's why V naught by 2 pi R naught, right? That's the frequency. So we can write therefore frequency of the radiation emitted, ये भी फ्रीक्वेंसी मान लेते हैं, रेडिएशन जो हो रहा है उसका फ्रीक्वेंसी f है, तो ये भी इसी के बराबर होगा अकॉर्डिंग टू मैक्सवेल्स थ्योरी 2 पाई आर नॉट. सो देयरफॉर हम लोग लैम्डा हमको निकालना है वेवलेंथ. लैम्डा इज इक्वल टू c बाई न्यू या c बाई f. तो c बाई f V naught by 2 pi R naught, that comes out to be c into 2 pi R naught by V naught. Now put its value by putting the different values of the 2 pi and this c is speed of light and all these things. If we are going to put its values, that is around, I am using the calculator, 45.7 nanometer. That should be your answer.